This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Welcome back to News 46. Well, almost half of cigarette smokers try to quit a couple times a year. Many say they would prefer reducing the number of cigarettes they smoke before trying to quit completely. A study evaluated if using a specific smoking cessation medication for 6 months could help smokers reduce the number of cigarettes they smoked and eventually quit smoking altogether.
This health tip is brought to you by
Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
Jodelle Kaiser tried to quit smoking once and failed. She tried a second time, was successful for 2 years, but stress caused her to start again.
I really punished myself when I started smoking again. I was so disappointed. But, you know, people sometimes do that, and they have to get up, brush themselves off, and go again.
After attending the inpatient program at the Mayo Clinic and using the smoking cessation medication varenicline, she says her third attempt is working.
So you didn't lose confidence, you didn't lose faith that you could do it?
No, I knew I could.
Varenicline has already been shown to help smokers who were ready to choose a quit date and then abruptly stop smoking.
We were interested in doing a larger trial with varenicline, including a longer duration of therapy.
Dr. John Ebert from the Mayo Clinic and co-authors studied a group of smokers willing to reduce the number of cigarettes they smoked with the intention of making a quit attempt within 3 months. Half the smokers took daily varenicline, and the other half received a placebo, both for 6 months. The proportion of patients who quit smoking was measured at 6 and 12 months.
Participants receiving varenicline were over 4 times more likely to be abstinent from smoking at 6 months and were over 2 times more likely to be abstinent from smoking at 12 months compared to placebo. We found no differences between the two groups with respect to severe or serious adverse events. Our study would suggest that it can help this population of patients quit smoking long term.
Jodelle says her overall health has improved, including her breathing and sleeping.
Do I have cravings once in a while? Yes, I do. But the important thing is, I'm a non-smoker. And I'm very happy with myself.
Catherine Dolph, The JAMA Report.
Smokers participating in the study were also asked to reduce the number of cigarettes they smoked by 50% at the end of 4 weeks, 75% by the end of 8 weeks, and make a quit attempt by 3 months. Well, Donald Trump says Univision and NBC abandoned the 51 women vying for the Miss USA crown by canceling the upcoming pageant telecast. Macy's is pulling Donald Trump brand merchandise from its stores after the Republican presidential candidate's recent controversial remarks stating that, quote, Mexicans are rapists and drug dealers, unquote, creating a public uproar. Macy's said the company, quote, stands for diversity, unquote, and that it had no tolerance for discrimination. 4 golf organizations that have tournaments scheduled at Donald Trump's courses have released a statement saying they do not agree with Donald Trump and that his comment, quote, they know he's right, unquote, is incorrect. The PGA Tour, LPGA Tour, USGA, and PGA of America released their joint statement today. Trump backs his comments by saying that, quote, those organizations support illegal immigrants, unquote. Well, Valley Electric Association awarded several annual scholarships to students in their service area. We caught up with Cassandra Selbach and one scholarship recipient recently.
We've been giving out scholarships for the last 7 years. As a member-owned cooperative, we're supporting our community through a variety of different charitable contributions, and the scholarship program is one of those charitable contributions that we give back to the community. So we're very excited and passionate about that program.
How many did you give out this year?
We gave out 4 scholarships this year, which were awarded at the annual meeting in April. We gave out 2 academic scholarships and 2 vocational scholarships as well.
What's the criteria for being awarded a scholarship?
Well, The student has to be a member and has to do an application which involves writing an essay. Our ambassador program is very involved in that process. In fact, they get together and they determine what the essay topic and the question is going to be. The student has to fill out an application, provide a couple of letters of recommendation, and then also provide transcripts. So all of that criteria is basically evaluated again by the ambassador through the ambassador program, the scholarship committee, and then the winners are determined from that.
It was very exciting to actually win it. It took a lot of time to fill out. But it was a pretty simple process. All I had to do was write an essay about what a cooperative is. Valley Electric is a cooperative, and I kind of just had to fill that out, do a transcript, have 2 letters of recommendation. It was pretty simple, but it did take a lot of time to perfect my essay, but luckily it was all worth it in the end.
So how long was the essay?
It was a page. It just had to talk about the 3 main points about it. So the first part was what a cooperative is. The second part was what a cooperative does. And then the third part was we had to think of a business idea that could become a cooperative and how that would help the community.
Tell everybody what a cooperative is.
A cooperative is a company that is owned by its members. So Valley Electric, every person that receives its services is a member. So technically everybody is part owner of Valley Electric.
So you're going to be going to Penn State?
I am. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to be studying business marketing, and I'm looking forward to going up east and just having a new experience.
Congratulations on your scholarship.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Valley Electric, for giving me the opportunity to go up to Penn State and live my dream.
And congratulations to all the recipients who received the award. And the United States and Cuba plan to officially seal the renewal of diplomatic ties that began last year, announcing the reopening of embassies in Washington and Havana for the first time in more than half a century. Since last December, the United States has loosened some travel restrictions to Cuba and allowed for some new economic ties. In April, Obama met with Raul Castro during a summit meeting in Panama, the first time the leaders of Cuba and the United States had met in more than 50 years. The United States officially removed Cuba from its list of state sponsors of terror earlier in June, eliminating a remaining stumbling block in the diplomatic renewal. And after the break, the U.S. Small Business Administration has an announcement that might surprise you. Welcome back to News 46. Well, the U.S. Small Business Administration has announced that the federal government reached its small business federal contracting goal for the second consecutive year. The federal government awarded 24.99% in federal contracts to small businesses, the highest percentage of contracting dollars awarded to small businesses since the 23% goal was established in 1997. Small businesses received a total of $91.1 billion in federal contracts, an increase of $8 billion over fiscal year 2013 in small business contracting dollars. Well, the Bounty Hunter Saloon is having an Independence Day party. Here's Daryl Kepner with more.
Yeah, it's one of our biggest parties of the year, with all the chairs out front and everything taped off so we can watch the fireworks. It's a perfect view of everything right there. We've been doing it since before we even opened. Yeah. So it's becoming a tradition. Everyone loves it. It's going to be huge.
So this is all going to happen on Saturday at 5 p.m. here at the Bounty Hunter. Where are you guys located?
We're on 2nd Street and East Street on the corner right across from the library.
So people can come on down here. You have snacks, you have some drink specials going on, and they can also enjoy the fireworks right from here.
Yeah, the fireworks, you can have a perfect view of the fireworks right from the parking lot. It's perfect.
What else is going on that day?
We're having a potluck. We're having karaoke, of course, starts at 5. You can come beforehand. And we're having a bunch of drink specials, raffle prizes. We're supposed to have some kind of special milkshakes, alcoholic milkshakes, all kinds of stuff.
You also have a karaoke contest that is going to be starting on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday. The 3rd, we're starting. You can also come down for regular karaoke at the same time. You don't have to join the contest, but we're starting it on the 3rd and 4th, and then it'll be going through the 7th and 8th.
All right, and then that's going to go.
August 7th and 8th.
Yeah, that's going to go through August, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, so it's like 5 weeks, I believe.
So tell me a little bit about that. So whoever wins for the competition for that night goes on to the next week or something?
Yeah, whoever wins each week is automatically put into the final.
And what's the grand prizes for that?
There's cash prizes, and then we'll have other prizes, drinks, prizes, and free drink prizes, and also we have special trophies and stuff like that.
And so people should come on down to the Bounty Hunter to find out more about that. But what time does it start on Friday?
It starts at 7 o'clock.
All right, and where are you located once again?
We're on East Street in 2nd, right across from the library, across from the Moose Lodge.
And then what's the phone number for more information?
It's 513-3370.
And now let's join Alicia Cook with your entertainment this week.
Apple Music, the company's new streaming music service, launched around the world on Tuesday. The biggest downside to streaming music with Apple Music is that it requires an internet connection or it can eat into your cellular data plan. Apple Music lets you download copies of any available songs, albums, or playlists you want to your devices. Apple has even gone retro and created an actual live radio station called Beats One that will play the same content to everyone tuning in around the world 24/7. On the same day, Bobby Christina Brown's family said she was moved to hospice care and that her life is in God's hands now. Brown's conservator accused her boyfriend of assaulting and stealing from Brown. The civil lawsuit filed last week against Nick Gordon in the Superior Court of Fulton County, Georgia, alleges that Gordon's behavior caused, among other things, substantial bodily harm to Brown. It also claims that since Brown's hospitalization in January, Gordon has assessed her accounts and stole more than $11,000. The 22-year-old Brown, who is Whitney Houston's daughter with singer Bobby Brown, was found unresponsive January 31st in a bathtub at her home in the Atlanta suburb of Roswell. Police have said they are treating Brown's case as a criminal investigation. When Houston died in 2012, she was also found in a bathtub. A coroner ruled her death an accidental drowning, with her heart disease and cocaine use listed as contributing factors. Brown is Houston's only child. Bassist Chris Squire, a founding member of progressive British rock band Yes, died Saturday in Phoenix after battling leukemia. Squire has been in the constant and an ever-changing lineup since 1968, the only member to appear on every single studio album made in 45 years. He was the person responsible for some of the group's greatest hits, including Owner of a Lonely Heart, Yours Is No Disgrace, and I've Seen All Good People. American ballerina Misty Copeland, a cultural phenomenon outside the dance world, has been promoted to the highest rank of American Ballet Theater, becoming the first African-American female principal dancer in the company's 75-year history. The 32-year-old Copeland joined the company in April 2001 and was appointed a soloist in August 2007. She has been outspoken about her desire to become the first Black woman to be named a principal dancer at the company. I am Alicia Cook, and that is your entertainment this week.
And when we return, we'll have your weather with Noah Began.